What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to Cowboys News TV, your go-to channel for everything Dallas Cowboys. I'm Dave, and today, we've got some massive news to discuss. Our star wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, has finally agreed to terms on a multi-year deal with the Cowboys, putting an end to his summer holdout. This is the kind of news that gets the whole fan base fired up as we head into the new season. But before we dive into all the details of this huge deal and what it means for the Cowboys, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're on a mission to reach 11,000 subscribers, and your support is absolutely crucial. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date with all the latest Cowboys news, analysis, and in-depth breakdowns as we gear up for another exciting season. So, join the Cowboys News TV family and help us hit our goal. Subscribe today. Now, let's talk about CeeDee Lamb and this blockbuster deal that has everyone in Cowboys Nation buzzing. Lamb has been a cornerstone of our offense since he was drafted 17th overall out of Oklahoma back in 2020. From the moment he stepped onto the field, you could tell this guy was special. And now, with his new contract, he's set to remain a Cowboy for years to come. The deal is a 4-year extension worth up to $136 million, including a whopping $38 million signing bonus and $100 million in guaranteed money. That puts Lamb right up there with the top wide receivers in the NFL, and honestly, he's earned every penny of it. What do you think, Cowboys fans? Does CeeDee Lamb deserve this big payday? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get a conversation going about whether this was the right move for the Cowboys. Lamb's new deal comes at a crucial time. The Cowboys are just one day away from their first official practice of camp in Frisco, and with the season opener against the Cleveland Browns just 13 days away, there's no time to waste. Lamb will be reporting to the facility, ready and eager to get to work, and that's exactly what we need as we prepare for what promises to be an intense season. But let's rewind a bit and talk about how we got here. Earlier this year, the Cowboys exercised Lamb's 5th-year option for 2024, but with the mega deals handed out to Justin Jefferson and Tyreek Hill this summer, it was only a matter of time before Lamb's extension became a top priority. Jerry Jones made headlines with his comments about the urgency, or lack thereof, regarding getting this deal done, but in the end, the Cowboys front office delivered. And let's not forget the predictions from Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons. Dak told Lamb, "You'll get your money," and Parsons guaranteed that Lamb would be suiting up for the Cowboys in Week 1. Well, they were both right, and now, we can all breathe a sigh of relief knowing that Lamb isn't going anywhere. So, what does this deal mean for the Cowboys offense? Well, for starters, it means we're keeping one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL right here in Dallas. Lamb's 2022 season was impressive, but 2023 was on another level. He set new career highs in almost every major category: receiving yards, touchdowns, receptions per game, you name it. And let's not forget that record-breaking 3-game stretch where he caught 10 passes for over 150 yards in each game. That's the kind of performance that makes defenses lose sleep at night. Cowboys Nation, how do you feel about Lamb's impact on our offense? Do you think he's poised to have an even bigger season this year? Let us know in the comments below, and while you're at it, vote in our poll about how many yards and touchdowns you think Lamb will rack up this season. Your predictions could be spot on, and we'll definitely be keeping an eye on the results. This deal also has some big implications for the rest of the Cowboys wide receiver core. With Brandon Cooks now in the mix and Jalen Tolbert stepping up, our receivers' room has gotten younger and more dynamic. But with Cooks entering a contract year, securing Lamb was even more critical. The front office made sure that our WR1 isn't going anywhere, and that's huge for the continuity and success of our offense. Let's also take a moment to appreciate Lamb's journey. From his early days in Louisiana to becoming a South Texas resident after Hurricane Katrina, to his rise as a top NFL receiver, Lamb's story is one of perseverance and hard work. And now, he's getting the recognition he deserves with this massive contract. Cowboys Nation, what do you think this means for the future of our offense? Will Lamb continue to set new records and lead the charge as we chase another Super Bowl? or are there still areas we need to improve? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this discussion going. Let's continue, Cowboys Nation, because there's so much more to unpack about CeeDee Lamb. This deal not only solidifies his place as the cornerstone of our offense, but it also sets the stage for what could be the most pivotal season in his career. Lamb has always been a playmaker, but now, with this contract, he's officially entering the elite tier of NFL receivers, both in terms of performance and paycheck. Think about this for a moment. When you compare Lamb's trajectory to some of the all-time greats who have worn the Cowboys star, it's clear that he's on a path to become one of the best receivers in franchise history. In just 3 seasons, he's already racked up over 3,000 receiving yards and 20 touchdowns, with each season showing significant growth. And that's not just about numbers, it's about how he's evolved as a player and a leader on and off the field. Remember the 2022 season? That was when Lamb first truly stepped into the WR1 role after Amari Cooper's departure. It was a big moment, one that many players might have crumbled under, but not CeeDee. Instead, he thrived, delivering career highs in almost every category. It wasn't just about catching passes, it was about being the guy Dak Prescott could rely on in crucial moments. 3rd and long? You knew the ball was going to Lamb, and more often than not, he made the play. And then came 2023, a season where Lamb didn't just meet expectations, he shattered them. Setting career highs in receiving yards, touchdowns, and almost every other metric you can think of, Lamb proved that he's not just a star in Dallas, he's one of the brightest stars in the entire NFL. That 13-catch, 227-yard clinic against the Detroit Lions? That wasn't just a game, it was a statement. A statement that CeeDee Lamb is here, he's elite, and he's only getting better. So, what does this mean for the Cowboys moving forward? Well, for starters, it means that our passing game is in good hands. With Dak Prescott at the helm and Lamb as his primary target, we've got one of the most potent quarterback-receiver duos in the league. And with the addition of Brandon Cooks, who brings speed and experience, our receiving core is looking more dangerous than ever. But let's not overlook the importance of chemistry here. Dak and CeeDee have developed a strong connection over the past few seasons, and that's something that money can't buy. We've seen it time and time again. Prescott trusts Lamb to make the big plays, whether it's a crucial 3rd down conversion or a game-winning touchdown. And that trust isn't just built in games, it's forged through countless hours of practice, film study, and yes, those off-season workouts that fans don't always see but that make all the difference on Sundays. Cowboys Nation, I want to hear from you. What do you think is the most important factor in the success of Dak and CeeDee's connection? Is it their chemistry, their individual skills, or something else? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's see what the majority thinks. Your insights could spark some great discussions as we get closer to the season opener. Now, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. CeeDee Lamb's contract isn't just about locking down a top receiver, it's about setting the tone for the entire team. When you secure a player like Lamb, you're sending a message to the rest of the league, to your own players, and to the fans. The message is clear. The Dallas Cowboys are committed to winning, and we're willing to invest in the talent that will get us there. This kind of commitment can have a ripple effect throughout the organization. Younger players, like Jalen Tolbert, can look up to Lamb as a model of what it means to be a professional in the NFL. His work ethic, his dedication, and his ability to rise to the occasion are qualities that can inspire the next generation of Cowboys players. And let's not forget the message it sends to the fans. We're in it to win it, and we're building a team that can compete at the highest level. Speaking of the future, let's talk about what this means for the Cowboys' long-term strategy. By securing Lamb now, the Cowboys have made a clear statement about their offensive identity. We're a team that's going to air it out, that's going to rely on our playmakers, and that's going to put points on the board. This isn't just about the 2024 season, it's about building an offense that can dominate for years to come. And don't forget the impact this has on our defense as well. When you have an offense that can score quickly and efficiently, it takes pressure off the defense. It allows Dan Quinn's unit to play more aggressively, knowing that they've got a high-powered offense backing them up. This kind of synergy between offense and defense is what championship teams are made of. So, Cowboys Nation, how do you feel about the Cowboys' long-term strategy? Do you think locking down CeeDee Lamb sets us up for sustained success? Or are there other areas we still need to address to make a serious Super Bowl run? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to participate in our poll about the Cowboys' chances this season. Your voice matters, and we want to hear from you. As we continue to analyze Lamb's impact, it's also important to consider how this deal affects the rest of the roster. With Lamb secured, the Cowboys have some flexibility to address other key positions, whether it's through the draft, trades, or free agency. The front office can now turn its attention to building around Lamb and Dak Prescott, ensuring that we have the pieces in place to contend for a Super Bowl. One area to watch is the offensive line. With Lamb locked in as our top receiving threat, protecting Dak becomes even more crucial. We've seen how injuries on the offensive line can derail a season, and with the talent we have at the skill positions, keeping our quarterback upright has to be a top priority. Whether it's adding depth through the draft or making a move in free agency, shoring up the O-line could be the key to unlocking the full potential of this offense. Another area to consider is the running game. With Tony Pollard expected to take on a bigger role and the possibility of adding another back, the Cowboys could be looking at a more balanced attack this season. A strong running game, combined with the threat of Lamb and Cooks on the outside, would make this offense nearly impossible to defend. But it all comes back to CeeDee Lamb. He's the player who makes it all work, who draws double teams, who opens up opportunities for everyone else. With his ability to stretch the field, make contested catches, and turn short passes into big gains, Lamb is the ultimate weapon in today's NFL. And now, he's ours for the long haul. So, as we look ahead to the 2024 season and beyond, it's clear that the Cowboys are in a strong position. We've got the talent, we've got the leadership, and now, we've got the commitment to keep our core players in place. The future is bright in Dallas, and CeeDee Lamb is going to be a big part of it. Before we wrap up, I want to remind everyone to subscribe to Cowboys News TV if you haven't already. We're on the road to 11,000 subscribers, and your support means the world to us. By subscribing, you'll get all the latest updates on the Cowboys, plus exclusive content that you won't find anywhere else. So hit that notification bell, give this video a thumbs up if you're excited about the future of the Cowboys, and let's keep this community growing. Thank you for sticking with us, Cowboys Nation. We've got a lot more content coming your way, including player profiles, game previews, and all the latest news as we gear up for the regular season. Until next time, stay safe, stay strong, and go Cowboys!